and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to show off this super cute card that I made using the Stamps of Life Tree Gatefold card die set. And so this is the card that I have made for the theme Pink Christmas. So I think this is so cute. And then when you open it up, it says, "May your Christmas be merry and bright." And I've used a little holographic paper here to go along with the bright holographic. I thought that was kind of cute. So today I'm going to recreate this card. I'm not going to recreate it in pink. I am going to recreate it in another color, but I want to show you how you can use this Tree Gatefold card die set. So let me bring that in. So on this card here, I've used the Tree Gatefold card die set, and then I've also used this one here called the Merry Panels. So these Merry Panels here, you get these two panels, and that is the panel that I use to cut the trees. So I'm not going to be using the Merry Panels today on my next card, but I just wanted to bring that in to show you that. But in this Tree Gatefold card die set, let me move this card out of the way. You get all of these dies, plus you get these dies, and I've kind of put them on a magnetic sheet so I don't lose any. And so I've already cut some of these out to make this a little easier for you to see. So what you want to first start out by doing is you want to cut yourself two panels. So you take this largest die and you want to cut out two panels using this die, and that's going to be your card base. So I've already done that, and the color that I've used for this is the green apple. So I've cut two of those. Okay, let me set this back down here on my die. And then I've used a little bit of the paper from the Stamps of Life Card Kit Club. This is from the September Card Kit Club, the Christmas Cheer Collection. And I've already cut a couple panels. So I've used this layering die here. So this die right here, let me take this off so you can see it. And I've cut two of those. So I've cut two panels. Okay, then you're also going to want to use this layering die, and you're going to want to cut two panels. Okay, so I've got two of these, and I've already done some ink blending on these and some stenciling, but I am going to do the other panel on camera so you can see that. And I've actually done it in the same color, in that green apple. All right, and then a couple other things that I've already cut out. I used that same panel die, and I've cut out a little bit of this pattern paper from the paper pad. This is in the cranberry color, and then a little bit of the Santa paper. And the only thing I've already done is I have went around the edges with my ink blending tool with the black ink, and just went around the edges and with some black ink. So let me move these out of the way, but you can see here from my pink card that I used the die in the set here, this one right here, and I created the little string for the lights, and then this die right here cuts the lights. So I cut out the lights, and then to get this little silver, the silver look, let me see if you can see that. I've actually used one of my Spectrum Noir metallic pens and just colored the top of those little bulbs so that it looks silvery. And then I did use a little bit of some crystal drops, or let's see, what did I use here? Yeah, crystal drops in the little dots, in the little circles, just to give it a little shimmer. Okay, so let me move that card off to the side and move these dies out of the way, and let me show you how to put this together. Another thing that I'm going to be using today that I've never used before, I want to bring this in. This is the Precision Glue Press, and It has a fine point, and I don't know if you can see in there, you're not supposed to have to put your cap on there because it's got this like this little piece in there that's supposed to keep your glue airtight. It comes with the glue already in it. And so we're gonna test this out today. This will be my first time using it. So I'm just gonna have it off to the side and we're gonna see how this works. So the first thing I wanna do to my tree is I'm bringing in a stencil. This is the Stamps of Life Tri-Dot stencil. And I really like this Stamps of Life powdered sugar ink. This, if you want a good white ink, they have the best white ink that I have found. And the reason I like this ink is it really sits good on top of other like cardstocks. And so I'm just gonna, let me get a piece of scratch paper here. I'm just gonna put a piece of white underneath. And I'm just gonna set this Tri-Dot stencil over it. Let me open up my ink here. And I'm just gonna pounce a little bit of the ink onto my Christmas tree. So instead of cutting out the ornaments and the string of lights, I'm just gonna put a little bit of this like snow on here. And so I thought this Tri-Dot stencil would be perfect. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So let me set this off to the side and we can start gluing down our card base. Okay, so to put this card together, it is very simple. You're going to open it up and you are going to glue these back to back. So bring it into frame here and I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of this out. Like I said, this is my very first time using this. Look at this. This is nice. Wow. Okay, and then you just set this right back in its holder. I don't know if you can see that. So then we're going to line this up. And give it a good press. And then we're just gonna fold these in. So we're gonna just give it a little fold here. And then there's little score lines from when we used the die. And so we're gonna fold our tree in and then fold it back out. And you can use a bone folder. You just want to make those score lines a little more reinforced. Okay. And then to decorate my card, I would like to add the presents paper. So let me put a little glue on here. This glue gun is really nice. Okay. I love that all of these colors match. That's what I really like about the Stamps of Life, is that you can look on the Card Kit Club and the paper pad and see what colors coordinate. And so green apple was listed as one of the coordinating colors, and so that's the color of cardstock that I chose to use. And I could have used a different paper. Oh, let's see here. Guess what I did? I inked this on the wrong side. That's okay. I can just redo it. So we've got this one. And I need to bring in that Tri-Dot stencil again. So on one of these, see how it cuts out two on the same side? Oops, let me press that glue down. It does hold, but you have to make sure it's stuck down, I guess. There we go. So you do have to flip one over. And so let me move my card to the side and bring back in my stencil. And I'm just going to bring back in my white. Let me move into frame here. And we'll just repeat that process. Just real quick, put these tri-dot stencils on here. Perfect. Okay, now this is a little wet. I probably should let this dry. I'm gonna try to go ahead and get this glued down on my card. I'm gonna try not to press very hard so that I don't smear this ink. It's okay, I guess, if I smear it, because you know what? Snow is not perfect. There we go. Beautiful. I love that. I'll get a baby wipe and just kind of clean this up a little bit so I don't get white ink everywhere. And you can wipe off your stencil with the baby wipe. Okay, so then the next thing I want to do is just open this card up, and I want to glue down my panels. And so I have the Santa panel, and I want to put the Santa panel on one side. And then I've got this raspberry panel, or not raspberry, excuse me, cranberry. One of those berries. Let me just line this up. And then I've taken one of on the paper pad. So let me flip through here and show you on the card kit. On the paper pad, they have these where you can use the dies that come in the Die Hard Club, and you can use your dies to cut out the Santas. So I've already cut out one of these Santas. So I have the Santa here, and I think I want to put the Santa right here because look at that, he matches the paper perfect. So I think that'd be really cute. So I'm going to add the Santa. And then I have this new stamp set I'd like to bring in. Let me show you this. And I've used the layering die. So there is a layering die in the set. Let me show you this. So there's this layering die right here. And I went ahead and cut out a white panel. So I have this white panel, and I'm going to glue this in the center. And I have this stamp set right here. Let me see, the name of this one is Phrases for Christmas. And I really like this one. It says, Santa Claus with his bag of toys brings laughter, wonder, and noise. But let us be thankful for the birth of Jesus Christ, our Savior on earth. Oh my goodness, I think that's perfect. So I'm gonna get my Misty just to make sure that I don't mess this up. So let me bring in my Misty here. And I'm going to put my card panel in. And I think, so let me go ahead and get this stamp on here. Now I like to, when I get a new stamp, I like to just stamp it on my arm a little bit, just to rub off a little bit. Okay. And then I think it would also look nice to stamp on there the Christmas blessings. So I think I'm going to stamp both of those. And I think I have that straight. So let's see here. That looks pretty good. All right, now I like to, when I'm using my sentiments, I like to use the alcohol-proof ink. I know this is for when you color with markers, but I just think it gives such a crisp black color. So I'm gonna use it on my sentiment. So let me get this inked up. Close my door. Give it a good press. And it looks like I do need to stamp it maybe one more time. This is a brand new stamp set. I've never used it before. There, I think that looks good. Okay, so now that I have my panel, I am ready to put this on my card base. So let me bring this into frame here and add my glue. I'm really liking this new tool. Okay, and now there you have it. So now I've got this Christmas tree. You open it up, and then I've got this one right here. And then I think I could finish this off with a little bit of ribbon. So in the card kit club, it does come with this pretty ribbon, and this is the ribbon that it came with this month. This is a really pretty green. I don't know for sure if this is the green apple. It could be pine, but I think it looks, I think it looks good. It blends. I can't find my scissors. Let me see. These are not the scissors that I like to use when I cut ribbon, but I'm gonna try them. You know, my daughter was into my ribbon. She likes to use my ribbon on her hair for softball games, and she was in my craft room just yesterday getting some ribbon, and I told her to grab the scissors, so I would almost bet that my scissors are in her room. So let's see, let me grab a block and just kind of hold this down while I try to tie a ribbon. And then I can take that block out. But I like the block holding it on there. Let me just tie a bow. That might be too big. That's so pretty. Let me snip off the ends. Perfect. Doesn't that look nice? And I think I'm gonna put a bow on this pink one. I was thinking about maybe a pink ribbon, but I really think that the green looks good. So I'm gonna use, and this came in the kit this month. So let me go ahead and tie a green ribbon on here. Okay, if you have liked this video, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up. And if you're not already a subscriber, it means so much to me if you would subscribe. It really helps my little YouTube channel out. I do appreciate each one of you. And leave me a comment. Which do you like best? Are you more traditional? Do you like the more traditional colors? Or do you kind of like the pink? Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.